So today we're going to go over some pay-to-win skins. Now pay-to-win, it's not too bad in this game. Overall, pay-to-win doesn't really exist in this game. There's a few skins from kind of season 3 to season 6, I want to say, that a few skins came out with different iron sights, and that's basically what we're going to go over in this video. We're going to go over a look at the iron sights of certain guns. These guns probably aren't ever going to be available again to most people because they came out with the battle pass once again. And also I urge you to watch this clip in the background. I got a gold shield res off and somehow actually won this fight. Now, you know, it doesn't, these kind of plays don't happen often at all, but yeah, if you're not watching it, just watch this clip. It's like a minute long. Honestly, worth the watch. Eventually I do pick up the kill on this bloodhound, but yeah, not what the video is about. It's kind of my intro clip, but we're going to go through some guns now and just compare the iron sights from the standard to the pay to win ones. So first of all, we have the flatline. Now on the left you have the standard flatline skin, on the right you have a battle pass. I think it was season 5. The battle pass, I think it's called heatsink. There's another one that's kind of a white variation, but I like this one better. As you can see, the iron sights on the right, you see a lot more, a lot better, and very much the flatline skin, this is the one to go. There are a couple more that have different ones that I don't actually have, but we'll go through them at the end. So here is just gameplay of these two. I thought this was probably the best way to actually put them together, just so you can kind of see the difference, while just controlling some recoil with a flatline in the firing range. So that's the difference between the two. Obviously, you call them pay to win, but honestly they don't make a lot of difference. The main one in this is the 9 for me, which we'll go over in a minute. But yeah, let's move on now. Next up we have the wingman skin. Now on the left obviously you have the standard one, on the right you have the precision caliber skin, which is part of the season 6 battle pass I believe. Now there are a couple more, the death ray and the dismantler that I have, I will show you at the end of the video once again, that are a bit like this. But what it comes down to is they are just skinnier and you can see more in the background. Iron sights and the wingman, none of them are good. But as you can see from these shooting clips, and the one on the right you can see a little bit more with. It's not a big difference, but to be honest, sometimes the less bulkiness of the gun really just makes it look a lot better and makes it easier to use. So next we have the G7. On the left you have the standard one, on the right you have the battle pass one. Now I'm not too confused on what battle pass is what now, but this is one of the battle pass skins. It might have been season 6, but as you can see on the one on the right, it does look a lot cleaner in the background, and it does, obviously these ones do have like effects as well. So, but the bulkiness of the gun is just a lot less with the right hand side one. Once again, the iron sights of a G7 are bloody horrible anyway. You don't ever want to have a non-sighted G7 in my opinion, because it is just horrible. But the one on the right does slightly improve it. So next up we have the alternator. Now the one on the left is a standard one on the right is called Ocean Spray. This is actually a recolor of a legendary skin that you all can buy called LED Res. Now the iron sights on this, they're like a lot more raised up, so there's a lot more room underneath for you to see. You can see kind of behind the gun and through the gun more. It does make a big difference to this one. I actually really like the Ocean Spray skin / the LED Res skin. The iron sights are way better than the standard one, and this is actually one that you guys could get if you want to. Just head over to the kind of loadout buying area for guns and find the LED Res skin. So get ready for this next one. This is the R99. Now the one on the left, obviously the standard skin. The one on the right was a season 4 skin called 0 Point. It's white. A lot of people use it, to be honest, because it is by far the nicest iron sights you could have on the R99. It's almost a hollow. It is not far away from like the 1x hollow, the really nice sight that everyone likes. Honestly, it is so nice. And if you really like the R99, which is one of the most popular guns in the game, I really feel bad if you don't have this skin, but it is so good. If you look at the right hand side clip, obviously just playing in the background, you can see that it just looks nice, to be honest. It's just not bulky, it's smooth, and what a skin. So the final ones I have here are, first of all, the PK. The PK on the left is a standard one. The one on the right is called Northern Light skin. This actually comes from a recolor from the Lone Star. Now the iron sights on this one are just a lot less bulky once again. Look at that on the left. You can't see anything on the right. You can. The next one we have is the Mastiff. I'm going to go over both of these at the same time. So on the left you obviously have the standard one. On the right you have one called the Tombstick, which came out with, I might have been Pathfinder's Ring event a season or so back. But you can see from these clips, like, the iron sights are way better on these guns. You can see what you're actually aiming at, and the PK one, by the way, you can actually, it's called the Lone Star in the store. You can buy this one whenever you want to. It's not a limited skin. The one that I have, the green one, is because it's a recolor of the Lone Star, but the iron sights are the same on the Lone Star one. For the Tombstick one, which is the Mastiff one, this was actually part of a event. It might have been the Lost Treasures event even, with the Lifeline Pirate skin. I can't quite remember fully, to be honest, but it was a part of an event, so you might see it again at some point, but most likely not soon. So let's go over my loadout and my various skins on my loadouts. So I was going to go over all the ones I actually went over in that video, but I thought why not just go over all of them. To be honest, most of the skins don't actually have pay to win skins, they're just kind of interesting ones over the times I've bought stuff. All I might do is just skim over them. Obviously the heatsink one, this is from, I think this is season 4. It might even be season 3, but this is the one I was using in the video, the heatsink one, and the heavy metal one is the other option. It's a shame you can't actually see the iron sights very well in this, but for the outline I have, you know, that's a recent skin, that's season 6, 7, no, season 8, Christ. And that came with the Octane skin, the Jester looking one, or the Joker looking one. That looks like it came with a lifeline thing. That is a recolor of one of these, I don't know which one. But yeah, what we got? A 301, I got a couple of things for it, obviously it wasn't in the video, but I could kind of go over these a bit better really. The ones I did, I went over this one. This LED res one is the one in the store that you can buy, and I have this one here which is a recolor of that skin. Slightly nicer, it's a bit more colourful. And then also this skin has got the same iron sights as well, the galvanizer. These ones, as you can see, they're pretty horrible iron sights to be honest. Prowler, we'll avoid that. This is probably my favourite skin. It makes the biggest difference, the 0 point skin. I have a few here. The ones that have this side bit on, like the little tube you can see on the left side of it, them ones actually have pretty good iron sights as well. They're not quite as good as a 0 point in my opinion. This one is a recolor of that one there. Then you have Sugar Rush, which is pretty horrible skin. It looks nice, but it's not nice to play with. Cutting Edge is, that was actually, I think it was season 7 battle pass skin. This is like reactive, it lights up, and same as this one when you get kills and damage with it and stuff, but honestly it's just bulky. It's more bulky than it needs to be. This skin looks absolutely amazing. I love the look of this skin, but once again it has similar iron sights to the standard skin, so it's just a shame you can't use it. Obviously you could use it, but honestly this skin's bloody lovely. It looks so nice. That was with the recent, I think it was quite recently, that one. And the Vault, I don't have anything for the Vault to be honest, apart from the new Mirage one, which is probably the nicest skin there is for the Vault. What else do we go over? Light machine guns. We didn't go over light machine guns, but I can have a quick look at them, I guess. This is the Devotion. L-Star, pretty standard. Oh, I have a lot of skins for this Spitfire. I did look at all the iron sights on these. These are all just the same iron sight to be honest. So it's just up to you which one you want to use. Marks and weapons, the G7's on here. We're already there on the G7. So these are the two from, I think these were season 6 ones. These are the two, the one I showed in the video. This one's actually the same, but the iron sights are just way better on that one. To be honest, it's very hard to see iron sights in here, but that one's actually kind of look cool. But there we go. What else we got? The repeater, and to be honest, the triple take I haven't really got many for anyway. I quite like the look of this one though. Call of Duty 4 vibes. And what else we got? So shotguns, obviously I have an Eve 8 one. The massive one is this tombstick one which came with, that is the Lost Treasures event icon. The PK, I had this Northern Lights one on, which is a recolor of this one, or maybe that one of these two. They both have the star on. I think it's actually the Superstar now thinking about it. And what this skin here actually looks really nice. I think it's kind of plain, but it's not. The Cyber Shock one, I'm not sure where that came out. It might be season 5 sometime. It was a while back. And obviously I actually have, I didn't actually know I had these, but yeah, I have a few purple ones here as well. Finally, pistols. Now, I was going to put the RE in, but the iron sights don't change too much to be honest. They're all kind of the same two little things going up, and there's one skin I have that looks, that one's kind of interesting. Yeah, really interesting actually. But yeah, they have the same base iron sights anyway, most of them. Some of them are slightly more raised up if you scroll through them. Some of them look a little bit different, but not enough to actually consider them any kind of pay to win. Now this is one of the main ones I wanted to show off. The Precision Caliber was the one I had in the video. I think it's one of the nicer ones. It came out in maybe season 6, 5 or 6. Oh, I lost track of these seasons. And the Death Ray is also a very good option for this one. The Death Ray is you can buy that whenever you want to. It's always in the store. Then you have the Dismantler, which is a recolor of the Death Ray, which also quite nice skin. Obviously goes well with my little Apex badge on there as well. It's nice. Then I have the Double Bypass one, which isn't nice at all. We don't want to use that. And then I have Attention to Detail, which is the kind of the second recolor of Precision Caliber. So these two come together. You get one for Battle Pass level 100 and one for 110 when you actually max out. So yeah, you have a few different little thing on this one as well. If you look in the top right of the gun, Rampart logo. I know there's a few guns with that, but yeah, you don't often see it. And yeah, that's obviously the they're animated as well once you get kills on them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's any point going over these. I have a few for these guns. I think that a long time ago, I think there was actually a kind of a better iron sights version for a longbow, but I didn't play in season 2. It was any season I didn't play him. No, I think I missed that one, to be honest. Yeah, I've actually got some nice skins for this thing. Damn. Yeah, I could go over like a skin showcase if I really wanted to. If people do want to see that, I've seen someone did comment on my last video, say they want to go over all my skins that I have. I do have a lot of legendary items on this game, near 400 now. So yeah, I have a fair few skins, as you can see. Owned. Guilty. I'm actually horrific at buying things. But yeah. So I'll leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed going over some pay-to-win skins in big commas, or whatever you want to call them. Because honestly, they're not that pay-to-win, but they aren't. You can call it what you want. The R99 one is and I'll say R99 flatline because they're very, very commonly used guns. So having the skins on them is very, very handy. But the 0.1 on the R99, I love it. I think it's by far the best one. If I have any other skin on, I have to change it straight away. And yeah, so in the comments, let me know what skins you have, if you have any, and yeah, what you think of the skins I have. And cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out for now.